Hello, welcome to an engaging conversation about the power of intonation. Emily and William will discuss the role of tone in effective communication. We hope you enjoy this dialogue. Hi, William. Today I wanted to talk about an interesting topic called intonation.
Hi, Emily, that sounds great. Intonation is one of the key elements in successful communication.
Exactly, intonation can completely change the meaning of a simple sentence.
Yes, it can even cause misunderstandings if not used correctly.
I agree. Can you give an example of how intonation expresses emotions?
Sure, when you say, "How are you?" with a cheerful tone, it shows you really care.
But if you say the same sentence with a disinterested tone, it might come across as cold.
Exactly. Intonation gives a short sentence more meaning and depth.
That's true. Sometimes tone is even more important than the words themselves.
I completely agree. Do you think intonation has different meanings in different cultures?
Yes, in some cultures, a calm tone shows politeness, while in others, it might indicate indifference.
That's interesting. So intonation can also reflect cultural identity.
Exactly, and when learning a new language, understanding the correct intonation is crucial.
You're right. Do you think we're always aware of our own tone?
Not always, sometimes our tone is influenced by our immediate emotions.
I agree. For example, when we're angry, our tone changes unconsciously.
Yes, and this can lead to misunderstandings, especially in workplaces.
That's true. In the workplace, controlling your tone is important for maintaining professional relationships.
Do you think there are exercises to improve intonation?
Yes, for example, recording your voice and listening to it is a helpful method.
That's a great idea because it makes you more aware of your own tone.
We can also use feedback from friends or colleagues.
That's true, but sometimes people don't tell us what our tone was like.
Yes, so we need to pay more attention to it ourselves.
I agree. Also, listening to other people's intonation can be educational.
You're absolutely right. When we listen to other conversations, we can better understand the differences in tone.
For instance, when someone asks a question, their tone usually rises to indicate they're expecting an answer.
Exactly. And if someone says the same sentence but with a flat tone, it might be interpreted as a statement.
That's a good point. What factors do you think influence tone choice in a conversation?
I think there are many factors, like emotions, social context, or even the purpose of the conversation.
Yes, for example, in a job interview, we tend to use a formal and positive tone.
That's right. But in a group of friends, the tone is usually informal and more relaxed.
Exactly, and it's these changes in tone that make conversations dynamic and diverse.
How long do you think it takes to learn to use intonation correctly?
It depends on the person, but consistent practice and listening to native speakers can help a lot.
Yes, especially when we use movies or podcasts to mimic the intonation.
That's a great method because it helps us learn tones subconsciously.
Have you ever thought that tone can also be conveyed in writing?
Yes, but in writing, we need to use punctuation or specific word choices to show tone.
Absolutely right. For example, using an exclamation mark can show excitement or surprise.
Or using ellipses might convey a sense of doubt or hesitation.
Exactly, but in spoken conversation, tone is conveyed naturally without these tools.
That's true, and that's why face-to-face conversations are usually more effective than text messages.
Yes, because we can see and hear both tone and body language.
That's right. Have you ever thought about how AI can mimic human intonation?
Yes, but there's still a lot of room for improvement because human intonation is very complex.
I agree, but advancements in this field can revolutionize digital communication.
Do you think people will pay more attention to intonation in the future?
Maybe, because cross-cultural communication is expanding, and intonation plays a vital role in it.
That's true, and understanding intonation can help us connect better with others.
It can also reduce misunderstandings and make conversations more enjoyable.
This conversation really helped me understand the importance of intonation better.
I'm glad you think so. I hope we pay more attention to intonation in future conversations.
I agree, and thank you for sharing this topic with me.
I'm glad it caught your attention. Intonation is truly a fascinating and complex subject.
Absolutely, I hope I can apply these points in my conversations.
I'm sure you'll succeed because your understanding of this topic is great.
Thank you so much. I hope I can also help others improve their tone.
That's great. Remember, intonation is a skill that can be learned.
Absolutely, and I enjoyed talking with you. I hope we can discuss more interesting topics again.
If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Your comments help us create better content for you.